Gigi Piston here, back with another video. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to make this semi-automatic crop farm in Minecraft, Java and Bedrock Edition. So let's get into it. Now before I start this video, I just want to say that this is meant to be a survival friendly build as it barely uses any redstone. This is meant for like the start of a survival world. In fact, I actually plan to build this whole contraption on my survival world. You know, my Minecraft survival series that I do on my channel. Go watch that, by the way. And yeah, this thing is quite cheap to build. But anyways, let me show you how it works. You can see here that all of our crops are grown. In this case, I'm growing wheat, but you can grow any crop in the game that works on farmland. So what you want to do is you want to come in here and you see this button here. You just want to click that button. You'll hear the pistons retract and then extend again. And then all of the items will be flushed into these hoppers here. I'm sorry if it's a bit hard to see because these signs are in the way. But then you can see if you open the chest, all of these stuff start to funnel in. And this is a semi-automatic build, so that means that it does not automatically replant the crops, so you will need to replant it manually. Okay, so you can see that I just quickly replanted all of the stuff. And also one issue with the build that may be a bit annoying, although it's not really the biggest deal, is that there may be some items that get stuck. But it's really only like 1 or 2 items, so you're not really missing that much. But anyways, let's get on with this tutorial. Okay, so the materials that you will need for this survival friendly build are the following. You'll need decoration blocks, chests, hoppers, dirt, any hoe, in this case I have a netherite hoe. You'll need lime wool, redstone dust, redstone torches, pistons. You'll also need stairs, water buckets, glass and signs. And this is an easy level tutorial. Anyways guys, let's get on with this tutorial. Okay, so you want to find a nice open area to make this contraption. Start by grabbing out your dirt. You'll want to place, let me just quickly check. So you'll want to place 3 rows of dirt. So let me just quickly maybe bring this a bit there and then a bit back. So you can have this extend as far as you want. I will personally make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you want to extend it to either the back or to either side by 3. Or extend by 2, sorry, to make it 3 blocks long. Okay, so once you have done that, you want to do the same thing, but a block down and to the side. So temporary block here, 1 to the side, remove this block like so. You want to make it 2 blocks long this time. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we can get rid of our glass and dirt for now. You wanna grab out your decoration blocks, stairs and buckets. First off, you wanna place a temporary block here and then a stair like so. Remove this block, or not a stair, block. Then same thing here. Then you want to place a temporary block here, 1 down, remove this block and then make a line of blocks like so. These blocks here will not be removed. Then temporary block here, 1 to the side, remove this block, and then have another line of blocks like so. Then you want to place your stairs facing downwards like so, specifically facing downwards, and then remove these blocks. Then you want to right click each of these stairs with a water bucket, and this will turn all of these stairs into the waterlogged stairs. Then you want to grab out your hoe, and you can start tilling this first layer of soil. Then you want to grab out your smooth stone, your oak stairs, and then also your water buckets again. Place a temporary block here, one down, remove this block, and then you want to have stairs like so. So you can see this time it looks like this, pointing in to these blocks like so, the second layer. And also what I recommend you do is put temporary blocks around here so that it's easier to place. And then remove these temporary blocks like so. And then also come to the back and place a block there. Okay, so now you can grab out your hoe once again, and then you can till the soil just like so. Oh wait, sorry. You first want to waterlog all of these stairs. And then you can till the soil. Oh, and also I said earlier that I wanted to build this on my survival world, but my survival series is on Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, and waterlogging was only added in 1.13, so yeah. But anyways, now that this side is done, what you want to do is grab out your chests and your hoppers, place a, let me grab out these as well. Place a temporary block here, one down, one, and then a chest to the front like so, and then make it double. Then you want to have hoppers all pointing into this chest like so, and the hoppers should end over here. And now comes the a bit tedious part. We want to mirror this setup on the other side. I will speed up this part because we've already done it, but if you really need to have a step-by-step guide, then just go back in the video. But yeah, I'll quickly just speed up this part as I build this section. Like so. So you can see here I just mirrored the same setup on the other side. Now we can get on with the redstone. But first we have to do one more thing. So come over here where we have the stairs and then place blocks along like so. Then place a temporary block here, one up, remove this block, temporary block here, one up, remove this block, then temporary block here, one to the back, remove this block, and then have a line of blocks like so. Then temporary block here, one up, remove this block, and then have another line of blocks like so. Okay, so then what we want to do is we want to extend this block and this block to the front. And then we want to grab out our pistons, and we will likely need to remove these blocks for a second, although the water will leak, but it's fine. And also it does look like I didn't fill this part in. There we go, okay. So what we want to do now is place pistons facing downwards like so. And then you can place back in your farmland. So you can see now these pistons will place water back here, and then the pistons will block the flow of the water until we push the button. And now, yet again, we want to copy the setup. We want to copy the setup on the other side. So
let me just quickly grab my stuff.
So you can see I just quickly copied the setup to the other side. Okay, so now we will need to do quite a bit of decoration. Now I know it seems quite weird that we're doing the decoration now already, but just trust me, it is what we have to do. So you can see I just quickly went ahead and decorated this thing a bit. Or not really decorated, more so just like placed blocks around it. It doesn't really look pretty, but it's fine. You can pretty it up however you want. So now let's get into the redstone, which is actually going to be extremely simple. Oh, and also one thing that you do need also is a button. So start by placing your button here, and then you can get rid of it. So then, above this button, place a torch and then a block, and then blocks to the left of the torch stretching all the way to this side, and then blocks to the right of the torch stretching all the way to that side. Now what we want to do is place redstone dust on all of these pistons. You do not need dust on the last piston because that one is powered by quasi-connectivity. Then you want to do the exact same thing on the other side, like that. So you can see now all of these pistons are extended. So now what we can do is grab out our water buckets, and then behind... Oh no, I just accidentally flattened the farmland there. So then what we want to do is crouch and then place water source blocks behind every one of these pistons. Oops, don't want to do that. And just make sure that all of the blocks are source blocks. And then you want to do the exact same thing on the other side. Like so. So you can see now all of the pistons have water behind them. And now it's just a case of decorating, or more specifically covering up with glass. So the way I chose to do this is, actually let me just go look over here. So here by this torch I placed blocks here and then blocks here. But then for the rest, I just placed normal blocks. Let me just quickly check here. Okay, so then block here, one up, block here, one up, and then the same thing over here. Just make sure that you don't accidentally step on any of the farmland, else it will break. like so. So you can see here now it is fully decorated. So now we will need to decide what kind of crop we want to plant. So what I just do is go over to the foodstuff section and then scroll a bit. So let's do, I don't know, potato. So, you know what, let me actually just search seeds. Let's go for beetroot. Okay. So what you want to do then is come up here, and then of course you want to just plant down all of your crops. My crops are growing incredibly quickly because my random tick speed is set to 150. But the default is 3, so it may take an absolute age for these things to grow. But then of course you want to plant the same things on the other side. Or you can do different things depending on what you want. You know what, let's actually do that. So, actually no, I'll just leave it. It'll make things simpler for me. So as you can see here, that I just planted all of my beetroot seeds, and now we're just gonna quickly wait until all of these seeds have finished growing. So you can see here that pretty much all of our crops have finished growing. So now let's test it. So if we click the button here, then you'll see that all of the things just start flying off. But that's not what we want to do. So we need to grab signs and then place signs like so. And basically what these signs will do is it'll stop the water from hitting the hoppers. And we just want to continue the sign chain like so, until we get to the last bits of farmland. But anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If so, give it a like and also comment down below if you have any suggestions for what I should do next. Subscribe if you wish and hit that bell button to stay notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful day and goodbye. Bye. Now I need to plant all of these things, otherwise it's going to look out of place in